what do you think the future for blues music will be? How do you think that will?
I think that the future for blues is great. I think that's what I'm doing gonna influence a lot of guys. I'm hoping. I'm hoping that I would influence someone because I'm hoping that I would open the door for some blues writer, some blues singer, some young guy to come in and say, listen, if Bobby Rush can do it, so can I. I'm hoping that will happen because I'm hurt about not enough. It's not enough of guys in my position doing what I'm doing, and seem to love what I'm doing. Because I'm looking at guys around. I don't want to get into name calling. Don't want to be blues singers. I'm talking about black guys. Don't want no positive blues. Don't want to be called blues singers. They think blues is something less than something else. That part hurts. So with that in mind, if a guy like me don't stand tall in what I'm doing, and make people believe in what I do, or what B.B. King do, or what Bobby Bland do, or what some guys in our age bracket, if someone don't comes quickly and stand for them, and let these people know this door that we have open here was an important door, I'm afraid the door gonna close up, not just now, forever. That bothered me.
Is there anything that we haven't covered that you wanted to talk about?
Well, there's so many good things you can talk about, but there's so many bad things you can talk about. But even as a blues singer, if what I've done, out of all the things that went wrong, the thing that went right overtake the thing that went wrong. It's overshadow the bad. Because you can always find negative things. You can always find things that you said to yourself, what I should have, I could have, or what I would do if I had to do it over again. But I think in my situation, I don't think I would do anything over different. I think I would probably learn more about what I was doing publishing-wise, writers-wise, and promotion-wise. But I would do it the same way. I just learned more about it. Because I'm one of the few guys who have crossed over, and I'm a blessed man, who have crossed over with this white audience. But yet I crossed over with the white audience, but I never crossed out this black audience. And I hear guys talk about, I'm going to record this because I think this is what white people like. I'm going to record this because I think this is what black people like. I'm a blessed man. I think every man should record what he feels and hope everybody like it. Because to me, it's not a black and white issue. It's about the music. And that's what I take on. And I would say to any young man or any young woman doing the blues or doing music, whatever kind of music you're doing, look in the mirror and face the fact with yourself. You either have it or you don't have it. I get so many guys send me records, so many guys it's good, so many guys bad, some of them are terrible, some of them whatever. But, I try to be kind to people who send me records that really don't have it. But then again, sometimes that can be hurtful too, because you must tell the truth. But it's hard, because it's hard to look at a man's face and say, hey, you got an ugly baby. That's hard. And that's what it's like sometimes when guys be so into their own records and their own direction. But I think if I had to do this all over again, I would learn more about where I'm going, what I'm doing. I would probably learn more about the computer. I know computer is where it's going, but I know as a biblical study, computer also is a hindrance, because computer may have you doing things that you need to do, but it also take you away from the thing that got you where you are. See, if I spend all this time with the computer doing what I do to promotion, then I neglect my the things I'm doing as a writer to get me where I am now. The reason I need a computer because I got record to sell and go computer with. If I didn't spend time doing this other thing to get here, I wouldn't need a computer. It's almost like a guy who cut a record, he go get him a manager. Nothing wrong with managing. Nothing wrong with a manager. But what you need with a manager when you don't have anything to manage, you know, or some more like going to the bank and you have no money. You first got to get some money to take to the bank. You can't deposit air. You got to have some money to deposit. So you got to have something to hold on to and to have, you know, to do this. And nothing wrong with none of that. But I think all the artists and any artist, if you need a manager, you need a manager. But if you don't need a manager, you got to know when to fold it. It's a time and place for everything.